Why does Tim Cook wake up before almost everyone else? Tim Cook wakes before most people and treats the morning as a competitive advantage, not a leisure hour. That early edge is a deliberate strategy to own the day before distractions arrive. If you want more focus, steal his first hour. He sets a precise wake time and begins with a quick situational scan of the most important metrics and messages. The goal is triage, not immersion, so decisions stay strategic. This habit prevents reactive drift into low-value work. Cook's mornings start with movement, a workout or brisk walk that primes energy and clears mental clutter. Exercise is non-negotiable because it builds cognitive resilience for the day. Move first, decide later. After exercise, he follows a short hygiene and coffee ritual, returning to a focused work block before most teams are online. That quiet window is reserved for high-value tasks that require uninterrupted attention. Protecting it is the discipline. Tim automates trivial choices, same breakfast, consistent wardrobe, and predictable commute cues to reduce decision fatigue. Fewer small decisions, free mental bandwidth for strategic thinking. Design your day to eliminate the small stuff. He time-boxes email triage early and briefly, surfacing urgent items and then returning to deep work. The trick is strict limits, so attention isn't hijacked by the inbox. Discipline creates the margin for strategy. Cook treats the calendar like a guardrail. Meetings are compact, purposeful, and often scheduled after his morning focus block. He protects the first hours for thinking, not meetings. Guard your calendar the same way. He reads selectively and quickly. Market signals, operational dashboards, and curated briefings that keep him informed without drowning in noise. Reading is strategic, not exhaustive. Learn to read with intent and a filter. Consistency is Cook's secret. The same rituals repeated daily compound into extraordinary reliability and stamina. Habits beat motivation because they run on autopilot. Build rituals that remove friction from your day. He delegates ruthlessly and keeps a tight loop of trusted reports so decisions are informed but not paralyzing. Delegation is leverage, not abdication. Use it to scale your attention and impact. Cook schedules deliberate recovery, short breaks, hydration, and micro-walks to reset focus between sprints. Recovery is part of the system, not an afterthought. Schedule recovery like a meeting. He minimizes media noise and limits public appearances to preserve attention for product and people work. Boundaries protect creative capacity and reduce reactive pressure. Decide what you will not do. Presence matters. Cook is fully engaged in the task at hand, rather than multitasking across channels. Presence multiplies effectiveness and reduces errors. Practice single tasking in your first hour. He ends the morning ritual by aligning with his leadership team, confirming priorities, and setting a clear execution rhythm for the day. Alignment reduces wasted effort and accelerates outcomes. Close the loop before the day fragments. Start with one element tomorrow. Wake 30 minutes earlier, move for 20, and protect a single uninterrupted hour for your most important work. Small consistent changes compound into discipline that drives results. Try it for 2 weeks and measure. Cook uses short, focused bursts for creative work and reserves administrative tasks for later in the day when energy naturally dips. Matching task type to energy levels is a productivity multiplier. Design your schedule around your biology. He treats email and messaging as controlled inputs, not a constant stream. Notifications are muted and checked on schedule. Control the channels and they stop controlling you. Reclaim attention by design. Tim keeps a short list of non-negotiable priorities each morning and refuses to let the day be defined by other people's agendas. A concise priority list is a compass for action. Use it to steer your day. Cook's mornings include deliberate learning, a quick scan of industry news, competitor moves, and customer signals to stay ahead. Continuous learning is a leadership habit, not a hobby. Read with purpose and speed. He uses metrics and dashboards to make decisions faster, focusing on the few indicators that matter most. Data reduces debate and accelerates action. Choose your North Star metrics and watch clarity improve. Cook protects his energy by limiting late-night engagements and prioritizing sleep as a strategic asset. Rest is not optional, it's performance infrastructure. Treat sleep as part of your leadership toolkit. He models humility and curiosity in morning conversations, asking questions that surface truth rather than asserting opinions. Curiosity keeps leaders learning and teams aligned. Ask better questions to get better answers. Tim's routine is scalable. The same principles apply whether you lead a company or manage a small team. Discipline is not about grand gestures. It's about repeatable micro-habits. Scale your life by scaling your rituals. He keeps meetings short and outcome-focused, often ending with clear next steps and owners. Meetings are for alignment, not for discovery. Make every meeting a decision point. Cook uses technology to automate routine tasks and free attention for judgment calls that only humans can make. Automation is a force multiplier when applied to repetitive work. Automate the obvious to amplify the important. He practices gratitude and perspective in small ways, acknowledging teams and wins without losing focus on the next challenge. Perspective keeps urgency healthy and sustainable. Celebrate progress, then return to the work. Tim's discipline includes ruthless prioritization, saying no to good ideas so he can say yes to the few that matter most. Focus requires subtraction as much as addition. Learn to decline with clarity. He keeps a small circle of trusted advisors and relies on concise briefings to stay informed without being overwhelmed. Trust compresses information and accelerates decisions. Build a reliable inner loop. Cook's mornings are also about visible leadership, showing up early, modeling discipline, and setting the tone for the organization. Leaders set the rhythm by their habits. Model the behavior you want to see. He balances urgency with patience, making fast decisions when necessary and investing time in long-term bets when the moment calls for it. Strategic patience is a rare leadership skill. Learn when to sprint and when to compound. Tim's routine is not about perfection, it's about consistency and recovery when things go off plan. Resilience is built by returning to the ritual after disruption. Keep the system, not the flawless day. He uses short written notes to capture ideas and decisions during the morning so nothing slips through the cracks. Externalizing thoughts frees working memory for better thinking. Capture quickly, act deliberately. If you want to borrow Cook's edge, start by protecting your first hour and making it sacred for your highest value work. Small boundaries create big returns. Treat that hour like a non-negotiable appointment. He reviews progress against quarterly goals in concise morning check-ins, ensuring daily actions ladder up to strategic outcomes. Alignment between daily work and long-term goals is the engine of execution. Keep the line of sight clear. Cook's discipline is contagious. Teams mirror the leader's habits and the organization becomes more reliable and focused. Culture follows behavior more than rhetoric. Lead with your routine. He ends the morning ritual with a short alignment note to his team, clarifying priorities and removing obstacles. Clear communication accelerates execution and reduces friction. Close the loop and move into action. Start tomorrow. Wake earlier, move, protect an hour, and say no to one good but distracting task. Small experiments reveal what scales. Commit to 2 weeks and observe the change. Tim Cook's morning is a blueprint for disciplined leadership. Ritualize the start, protect attention, and align action to strategy. Consistency compounds into extraordinary results. Try the 14-day experiment and keep what works. 10-point to-do list. 1. Set a fixed wake time 30 to 90 minutes earlier than usual. 2. Move for 20 minutes first thing. Walk, gym, or quick hit. 3. Follow a 5-minute hygiene and coffee ritual. Keep it consistent. 4. Time box email to 10 minutes for triage only. 5. Protect one uninterrupted 60-minute deep work block each morning. 6. Automate small decisions. Same breakfast, wardrobe, and commute cues. 7. Read 15 minutes of curated briefings or market signals. 8. Delegate one task you usually do to free attention. 9. Schedule 2 5-minute recovery breaks and a short walk. 10. Run a 14-day experiment and log focus, output, and energy.
Thanks for tuning in to Founders Fuel. Remember, building a business is tough, but building yourself is tougher. Keep investing in your health, your focus, and your resilience. Stay fueled, stay unstoppable, and I'll catch you in the next episode.